the next leader of the Democratic National Committee has to come in with a big-ass trash can. I think the next leader of the Democratic National Committee has to make it clear that there are consultants and folks under contract who should be given their walking papers. Because the advice and the counsel that was given was shameful. The DNC, even though the DNC chair cannot control PACs, Future Forward needs to get called out. How are you the designated PAC for the campaign? And I travel this country, and I was in battleground states, and I was watching television and listening to radio, and y'all supposedly were running stuff. It was amazing how I didn't see it. But I saw lots of Make America Great Again PAC and Trump campaign commercials. So I think that's one. Two, you've got to have a leader who can communicate in the streets and the suites. You've got to have somebody who is aggressive enough to go on media outlets, and not just MSNBC, but showing your ass up to this show, to Sirius XM radio shows, going to other digital shows and podcasts, and actually having a media strategy.
Yeah.
It means hiring a team to put back together the black political infrastructure that was obliterated when Obama was president. That has to happen as well. And you also have got to have a DNC, and that's the DNC. Republicans are going to control the Senate. Democrats, Chuck Schumer cannot be the minority leader.
Oh, yeah.
I don't give a damn how much money Chuck Schumer can raise. Chuck Schumer no longer can be the Democrat minority leader in the United States Senate. His time is done.
Yep.
On the House side, I don't want to see Nancy Pelosi's ass again on television doing interviews. It's time for you to go. Hakeem Jeffries is not. If Democrats regain the House, he becomes the majority. He becomes Speaker of the House. If Republicans control it, he's the minority leader. Nancy, it's time for you to go home to your husband. No. No, I'm saying that for a reason. Because you have to understand, you cannot continue to have 75, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82-year-old people laying out your strategy when you're trying to reach demos, and when Nancy goes and she don't do black media, because she damn sure didn't do black media when I asked for speaker. But she'll hop on MSNBC show, and thank goodness we ain't gonna see her on Andrea Mitchell, because Andrea Mitchell tired ass done with her show. I'm saying this because you cannot put new wine in old wineskins. You cannot have these folks who are still trying to use a playbook that's 20, 25 years old, when literally what is facing us is totally different.
That's true.
It simply cannot happen. And this is also the moment where the Congressional Black Caucus has to truly wield its power and put some of your fellow Democrats' asses in line. You are the largest caucus in the Democratic Party. You should be setting the agenda. You should be leading the fight. And then we start talking about all of these different groups, CBC PAC, and all these other PACs and groups. What the hell are y'all gonna be funding? Politico dropped the story, somebody leaked it, that the CBC offered up a $10 million proposal to the Harris campaign to do a bus tour and to help out, invest in two groups to help these various House races. It wasn't the Harris campaign job to help you win House races. That's what you were supposed to do. And the campaign turned it down, but let me be as real clear as possible. A CBC bus tour ain't it, y'all. What the CBC should have been saying is, send that $10 million to Black Voters Matter, to New Georgia, to Georgia Stand Up. Send it to the actual groups that are on the ground. Because the data don't lie. Y'all, numbers ran. Michigan, as of right now, and again, what did I say? Detroit, 47% turnout.
Oh, my God.
She lost Michigan by 81,750 votes. Pennsylvania, I told y'all, 10% drop off in Philadelphia. Some say that comes out to be about 250,000 votes. She lost Pennsylvania by 130,487 votes. Wisconsin. What did I tell y'all what happened in 2022? 50,000 fewer people voted in Milwaukee than they did in 2020. If those 50,000 people in Milwaukee vote in 2022, Mandela Barnes is the United States Senator because Mandela Barnes lost Wisconsin by 26,000 votes. Right now, Kamala Harris is losing Wisconsin by 29,634 votes.
That's UW.
Nevada, down 63,114. So if you look at Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, folks, we're talking 3 states, 250,000 votes. There's 250,000 votes. That's the difference between being president and going back to California. 15 million people sat out. The next chair of the DNC needs to put the map on the wall and needs to say, city by city, what the turnout was. And then they should go, first of all, state by state, then go county by county, city by city, and then specifically for us, go, I need to see the precincts in Milwaukee. I need to see the precincts in Philadelphia. I need to see the precincts in Charlotte. Oh, but speaking of North Carolina, damn it, can y'all please stop going to Western North Carolina? Do y'all understand that since 2020, the VP made about 18 trips to North Carolina?
Yeah.
1 to Eastern North Carolina. That was a county, I think it's Anson County, North Carolina, that's 40% Black. Trump won that county. How? Y'all, this is math.
Yeah.
So if I'm going through the data, I'm in search of votes. And now I'm saying the data is showing who did not show up. And now I'm creating conversations and coffees and dialogues and whatever kind of sessions in those places, because I'm preparing for 2026. I can tell you what Speaker Don Scott in Virginia is already doing. I can guarantee you, Don ain't waiting until the fall for the elections in Virginia. I guarantee you, there are gonna be conversations happening in January, in February, in March, in April, in the critical House districts about what they've accomplished in Virginia since Democrats took control of the House. They're not gonna wait till the end of the year. Lastly, and I love somebody sitting and talking about Roland trying to figure it out. I ain't trying to figure it out. Hell, I've been trying to tell y'all this shit for the last year. This ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what the next leader has to do. And the last point of the next Democratic leader, you're going to have to be willing to actually challenge some of your own people with their white paternalism and maternalism. The next leader of the Democratic Party is going to have to challenge white Democratic donors who would rather hand the money to white operatives instead of black people. Yeah, that's real. And so, we know what's gonna happen with Trump. Oh, by the way, there were 2 or 3 people reached out. They wanted Brother Speaker MLK Day. That was inauguration. Obviously, I will not be in this son of a bitch on January 20th.
Right.
So,
Or January 6th.
what black people need to be doing is go through the grieving period, take your time, be pissed off, but come Monday, and I give you till Monday. Come Monday, it's time to go to work. Because that evil son of a bitch will be doing evil stuff.
Yeah.
And we better be prepared to swing back and take their ass out in 2026. Folks, Black Star Network is here.
Hold no punches.
I'm real revolutionary right now. Black power.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
Thank you for being the voice of Black America, Roland.
Stay black. I love y'all.
All momentum we have now, we have to keep this going.
The video looks phenomenal.
See, this difference between Black Star Network and black-owned media and something like CNN.
You can't be black-owned media and be scared.
It's time to be smart.
Bring your eyeballs home.
You dig?